And we are... What the hell just happened?
Oh, no.
Hello. Technical difficulties aside, we are live tonight with A.E.G.I.S, Shield of Earth. Sorry about being a little bit late. We had some technical difficulties and stuff, but we are here. Real quick, since we're late, we do have a Discord that you can join up to join all of the fun. And right now we are currently recruiting for our first season. We're changing formats a little bit, and people are recruiting for those games. We're also recruiting for GMs and DMs, so check out the Discord for that. We also have a Patreon, which you can use to subscribe to support the channel. Get lots of cool rewards for that. Early access to podcast stuff. We have the writer's room stuff. Lots of cool stuff going on there. And we have sponsors. So we have Devin Rue, the Mistress of Maps. You can go check out all of her lovely maps over at ruinc.com. We also have Tabletop Loot for all your dice and other needs. And we have So Nerdwear. It's what the nerds wear. They're our official merch sponsor. So if you go over there, you can use the code WELCOME to get 10% off. It's been a little bit. We had a little bit of a break. Not planned, but we had a little bit of a break. And last time we had a special guest who threw a little bit of a wrench in our team. And they are currently maybe facing a little bit of trouble. But they did manage to help Penny Dreadful, which was their goal. But they, well, I shouldn't say they. Someone specific may have helped someone escape prison.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Just a tiny bit.
Yeah.
I don't know what any of y'all are talking about.
There's... You don't? Are you sure?
Yeah, pretty sure. I mean, it's
Low
Cliff.
key.
Cliff always does the right thing.
Cliff does the right thing for Cliff.
Truer words were never spoken. Actually, no, wait, hang on. That's not true, actually, because your boy tries
Cliff
to...
always does the worst thing for everyone except Cliff.
I don't know.
There's
He's
a difference there.
made some pretty terrible, let's say, choices for his long-term viability as a person on this mortal coil.
That's fair.
Hope you don't die, buddy.
Won't make no promises.
God damn it, Cliff.
It's real quick.
Can't be Sam Winchester to my Dean, okay? You can't.
Yeah, real quick, we'll have some introductions, starting with Star Saber.
I'm Adam. You can find me on Twitter at starsaber_222, and I'm playing Agent Roderick Wainwright with the Brain playbook.
Awesome. Fox.
Hey, I am Fox Barrett, at Fox_Barrett on Twitter, and tonight I am playing Malice, the protege.
Just fixing the overlay a little bit. It was a little bit off. Wild.
Yes, hello. I am Wild Engineer, and I am playing Cliff, the Doomed. But not that doomed. I mean, he's gonna be perfectly fine.
Stop it. You're not. We need to talk. We need to have a. My dude, you're gonna die.
And Rain.
I am Rain Hayes, and I am playing Shadowgas, the Scion.
Okay, that's better. Now we can actually read Fox's Twitter name.
Huh. I just watched it back on the stream. It looks like your cat went to space. It was great.
Jetpack Cat.
Get that cat.
Okay, so where we left off, Cliff, I believe you were still in your sanctuary, yes?
Yes.
However, everybody else was still in the prison, correct?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, well, the good news is, now that all of that is over, conveniently the lockdown lifts and the big heavy doors come up with Crimson Shadow and a team in tow to kind of find out what's going on down here. Cliff, do you come back? Do you return to your team?
Let's see. Well, I know I was immediately told that I was gonna be under arrest, right? Or something to that effect.
Well, the guard that was down there did say you were under arrest.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Not immediately, no.
Okay. What do you do instead?
I think Cliff would be walking around the sanctuary, kind of trying to see if he was doing the right thing, figuring out if this would help him save the team at some point.
Are you calling on the resources of your sanctuary to try to...
I want to say, neither of them will help, or neither of them is good for me. He's going to be using his dark visions to see if he's on the right track.
Okay. I gotta back away from my camera a little bit. Alright, so dark vision. Let's see. What is your dark vision? So you see you get a clear look at the Gemini to start out with. They've caused quite a bit of damage to the city. Things aren't looking good on that respect. You can see your friends running down the street as if they're attempting to move in on them and take them out. You're not with them, because you are instead dealing with a different problem. Because Bill is causing his own havoc. And while you try to fix your mistake in your vision, your team loses. You don't know what exactly happens, but you see them lose the fight. And then you get a bunch of flashes, ancient symbols, things that don't make sense to you. But the Gemini are taking over the city. You watch as heroes try to put out the fires. Eventually, somebody does win, beat the Gemini, but it's kind of too late. That is what you're seeing in your thing. It's too late for the city. Things are going bad. And you get more flashes of things that don't make sense. Weird symbols, demons popping up in from books and just all kinds of weird happenings. That is your vision. I do believe you get a question. Yes?
Yep.
Yeah. Has to be a yes or no question, right?
No, just a question.
Um,
DM will answer it truthfully.
well, it's kind of broad, but I guess that's help. How do I stop Gemini then?
How do you stop the Gemini? Teamwork. For you to stop them, you need to be there with your team. Which means your team needs to trust you and believe in you.
Okay. I think after that, Cliff would probably head back.
Okay. What does everybody else do when Crimson Shadow walks in?
I didn't do it.
Ask him what the hell's going on.
The Gemini attacked the city. They caused the earthquake that caused the lockdown.
Wow, that was a lot. That's a lot happening all at once.
Okay, then what the hell are we doing down here? We should be going to take care of the thing, right?
We have teams on it. First, we need to figure out what happened down here. Martin, take Penny and Dreamcat somewhere. I imagine they need some time. They do that. Cliff, feel free to pop back in whenever you want. So what happened here?
Bill got out.
How did
Nope.
Bill get out?
With Bill powers. I don't know. You're Aegis. Aegis. I tried to pronounce that correctly for the first time ever. You're Aegis. You're supposed to be able to keep on top of these things.
Well, according to the report we got from the guard, it would seem that Jetpack Man helped him. Is this true?
So here's the funny thing. Apparently that Bill guy can control your mind or whatever. I kind of picked that up because I'm a little bit psychic, and that's just sort of the.
I'm aware of his powers. Yes.
Yeah. So is he really
And Cliff went into his area of effect without noticing that he was.
Because he was tricked into it. He got tricked into going over there. This guy got controlled. It's mind control. He's not responsible for mind control.
It's not straight mind control. It's emotional manipulation.
Tomato, tomato. My point is that he's obviously not responsible for his actions. This is a clear case of Star Trek syndrome.
Have you seen Cliff try and deal with his emotions? He's not gifted.
What she said. So this is all cleared up then. This is just Bill broke out. She took advantage because you guys didn't have a good enough security system. Seems pretty straightforward to me.
Perhaps a more thorough briefing when we were entering this area, or perhaps having a more isolated location for our dealing with the Penny Dreadful situation could have prevented this. But
Yes, that part is my fault. I did apparently overestimate you, and I thought you could handle the situation without a list of do's and don'ts.
well, we managed to keep everyone else in containment.
Excuse me, there's not even a fucking railing. There's just a line on the floor. You're gonna hold us responsible when y'all can't even, like, put a Mr. Duck sticker up or something. Jesus.
The sign is rather large. It is meant to be seen by everybody.
You know he can't read. Come on.
According to his A.E.G.I.S test scores, he can read.
Yeah. It was.
While this is happening, Shadowgas is just going to kind of shuffle to the side until she's covering the graffiti that she put all over the cell.
Oh God, right. What? Okay, so somebody did a oopsie over the line and got, like, emotion brain controlled. That's hardly our fault. It's completely our fault, but Mallory's trying here.
Yeah. Or at least we have bigger concerns at the moment, it sounds like.
Yes. Though, some of you will have other concerns. Where is Jetpack Man?
You know, like how sometimes time isn't? I think he's there.
Not a helpful description.
Well, he's not a helpful person and he doesn't go to helpful places. So I'm just offering you up what I have. Look, if you want to punish someone, fine. Put me in the cell next to Penny Dreadful. I'll accept full responsibility for my team, but...
And I think this is where Cliff comes back.
Hey, we found him.
Not like he was trying to run away. Hi, Cliff.
Hey.
Glad that you're back. I have some questions for you that will be asked to the side. The rest of you, I do have a job for you. But Jetpack Man, I'm going to need you to come with me.
All right.
I'll hand Cliff a package of peanuts.
The rest of you,
Thanks.
Night Mist is upstairs. She'll brief me on what needs to be done.
Understood.
Neat. And I start following Cliff wherever he's moving.
Malice, that was an order.
Yeah, I'm well aware, but he's my responsibility. Anything you've got to say to him or to do to him, you can go through me first.
I am glad to see that you're taking your responsibilities seriously, but I can assure you, at this moment, he's not under arrest, but we do have to question him. And it will be best if you don't go with. And I think you will find the mission that Night Mist has for you highly important.
I imagine Shadow's been through a talk with Crimson before, so he's going to lean in to Cliff and go, "Don't try to offer them food. It just makes them angry."
And I tell Malice, maybe they're just checking to make sure he's not under Bill's control anymore. That would make sense and be a reason to keep him out of the field until they can confirm that.
Oh, fair enough. Aegis is always reasonable and makes sense. Hey, Cliff. And I just sort of like offer my hand as if I want to shake your hand.
Is it okay to be touching people now?
You're
It's-
fine.
Oh, okay.
As soon as I grab your hand, I just send you telepathically, like, listen, if anything happens, just like think me real loud and I'll come running, all right? Then I just let go of your hand.
Okay.
All right. Go torture my friend now. We'll go get our assignment.
Wait, torture?
They won't torture him. Seriously, no food.
Is,
Joe, breaking the tension.
just hope they don't give me flashbacks.
So, Cliff, you are led off to an interrogation room. The rest of you meet Night Mist in the lobby. She hands Malice a folder. Says, "These are your details. Approximately 15 minutes ago, we lost contact with the Echo team. They went in to attempt to assess the damage done by Gemini. That's when we lost contact with them. We did get one last message from Condor requesting help. At least that's what we think he said."
Condor, that's Velasquez, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just making sure that. So yeah, like I start to open the file and they mention Condor, and I kind of snap the file shut. It's like, oh, we should go then to wherever that is.
Yeah. Yeah. Where were they at?
Locations in the file. The jet's waiting for you outside.
Okay.
They have the coordinates.
All right. I'll suit up and meet you guys at the jet.
Do whatever you
Yes.
need to prepare.
So, and then I head over to my lab and get the full suit, not the quick response suit. So,
And I'll tap my ring to don my armor.
I'd say like I'll kind of like while you're getting your suit, I'll kind of turn to Shadowgast. It's like, hey, you're good with this whole pinnacle thing? I know we're kind of on a clock here, but like,
I figure if I beat up enough bad guys, she'll come to me.
you know, I've got her phone number. I can just like, I
Yeah,
think if I
she's-
just yell really loud.
My calls.
Well, no, but like I'm just saying, like I can hook you up. Is what I'm saying. It's like, and I don't even have to use like brain magic to do it. I could just. All right. Well, the offer stands. If you need to. She's kind of my boss, so I'm kind of like this whole. We got like a whole thing. I'm in tight, you know. It's good. Anyway,
I just feel like when we do meet, we should probably meet somewhere where there isn't quite so much flammable city around us.
it's kind of pause. Start to say something. Stop. Start to say something. Stop. And just put my hand on your shoulder. Please don't burn in the city.
That's the idea.
Okay, like I didn't know that was on the table. And then I start heading for the jet.
And I'll follow.
yeah. Like I said, I suited up. I'll meet you guys there. And bring up I figure I could probably have the details of the mission like uploaded into the suit so I can sort of skim as I'm going through over there.
Yeah, we get up to the roof or the runway or whatever, and I'm just waving the file folder around, going like, "Hey, jet for 3."
Yeah, it's waiting. There's a full team already. Like, there's a full tactical team already inside.
Sick.
Yep, they're just waiting for you. Trebekman, they just leave you in an interrogation room by yourself for a while. You can see that there is a guard outside the door. Otherwise, you're in there by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do while you're in there?
It's just me by myself. think Cliff would pretty much just sit there waiting. Wouldn't do anything.
Okay. I was just curious if you would pace or anything. But if you're just gonna sit there, that's cool.
He's used to protocol. It's a lot of waiting.
Okay, so the jet takes you to the center of the city. There's like a, I don't know, town square or something in the center of the city, and currently there's a giant hole
Okay,
in the center of the city.
I'm like from here originally, but I'm pretty sure that's not supposed to be down there. That's new.
I look at Mouse. I'm like, are you sure me burning down the city would be the worst thing to happen to it?
You know, I'm revising my situation every day, sugar. So we don't know anything about what's down that hole. I'm like yelling to the team that's in the jet.
We lost, as far as we know, we lost contact. I never seen any video footage, but I'm not sure we saw much. We just know that's where they went.
Great. Okay, you're about as useful as a cup with a hole in it. Thanks.
Can I tell how deep the hole is?
From here?
It goes? Yeah.
No.
Are my magic senses tingling?
Yes.
I'm gonna look around like, well, there's only one way to find out, and I'll drop down into the hole.
I was about to say, like, are we still flying over, or are we just like, do we
She's wearing her
approach?
armor. She can do all kinds of shit.
And
'Cause-
the ship
Ben.
is over the. It's like technically 'cause it's not like a jet, but it's like hovering over the hole, so you can drop in there.
Like a carrier.
Yeah.
I mean, then yeah, like I'll just
Yeah.
hop off the back. I fly, so
Okay. Yeah. All right. So I assume they have like ropes or something, so I can stabilize my. I mean, not exactly hold myself on it, since heavy suit of armor, but sort of
Yeah.
guide.
There's
Okay. So yeah, I head down too.
Yeah, there's like platforms, and then there's like somebody like as they went down, they carved like a pathway that goes down and around the hole.
flying
One
down the
of-
middle. It's
One of the soldiers cracks one of them survival lights and throws it over the edge, and you just watch it disappear, and you don't hear it hit the bottom.
So how deep is the Earth's crust again?
Like several miles.
Okay, I don't want to hit lava or nothing. Is all. I don't know.
You wait.
Yeah.
You know what a volcano is, right?
Yes.
Lava doesn't have to be very deep. I'm just saying, we can drop down there and still hit lava. Especially in this town.
I slow my descent. Down, but a little slower.
So I go ahead and tune my sensors to try to map the hole, see if I can tell how far it goes. Can I wield my powers for that?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, yeah. All right. So,
That is a 5.
yeah.
So your sensors start mapping, and as they do, it's just you get back a bunch of errors, out of range, stuff like that. You just can't figure out how deep it is or anything. You're not getting anything back.
Yeah. Okay, there's clearly something going on here. I'm not getting any clear readings.
There's a giant hole in the middle of the city. Yeah, I think it's safe to say there's something going on.
Yeah, well, I mean, beyond the obvious, there's some kind of jamming or something messing up my sensors.
Jamming. Okay, that's a new one. I mean,
Is it the magic that I was pinging off of? Does it feel like the same magic when they raided?
Yes.
Okay. It's definitely the Geminis down here.
I summoned Doomslayer.
Can I take out Fly Swatter?
Do you follow the path down? You gotta
Yeah.
find your own way.
Yeah, like I'm flying down the middle of the hole still. Like I'm gonna keep going until something happens or I hit something.
So your team, they have to take the path. They don't have superpowers. But
I can
they,
keep pace with them. The thing. I just don't want to walk.
yeah, no, that's fine. They're just making their own way down.
Yeah.
And Cliff. After a while, you get Crimson Shadow comes into the room. He pops a file down on the table. He looks at you. Goes, "Can I get you anything before we start?"
No, I should probably just start. I mean, what are we even doing?
Okay. He sits down, opens the file. So, start by telling me your account of the events. What happened down there?
So, we went down to do the Penny Dread, tell Penny. When we were there, Bill started talking to us, and I don't remember what happened, but apparently he's my friend now. I did punch him. So, Bill helped with Penny, and then I dropped Bill off on top of the building. So he should still be here.
Okay. Question. What point did you think it would be a good idea for Bill to leave his cell and enter Penny Dreadfuls?
When Bill said he could help.
And you took him at his word for this? Why?
Oh, felt like the right thing to do.
Okay, you do understand the point of him being in a cell inside a prison, yes?
He wasn't in a cell.
Yes, he was in a cell.
I didn't see a cell. I mean, there were lines and circles, but there was no cell.
Okay. And after you helped Penny Dreadful, where did you take Bill originally?
To the time place.
The time place.
Yeah.
What exactly is the time place?
I can take you there now. You want to go?
No, we'll be staying here. I would like you to try to give me a better idea in your words, though, of what this place is.
Right. It's a place that it technically doesn't exist, but it does. Because it's both in and out of time. It's nowhere and everywhere. Kinda?
Kinda.
Schrodinger sanctum.
That sounds really gross.
Okay. And you took him there, why?
I don't know. He said he wanted out of the Aegis building, so there he was, out of the Aegis building.
Okay. And after this, you returned. Correct.
Yeah, I mean,
And then, did you go back to this area when you decided to leave Cliff, or leave Bill on the roof?
well, I mean, my portal usually goes wherever the team is, so the team was in the building, so I guess, you know,
Let's see. Here's the problem. Most of our teams were either attempting to get into the area to help your team,
mm-hmm.
or out in the city attempting to deal with the problem at hand with the Gemini, and Bill escaped. He just walked right out of the building. What do you have to say for that?
Maybe you should have better security. I don't know. I heard there's places that have cards that don't let you get into doors without them. Just like the plastic money.
Well, we do have some of that, but it doesn't help us in all areas. We do have to have a certain amount of accessibility for the members of our teams.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I can fly onto the roof.
Yes, that's great. There's roof access doors. You don't need to fly up there. So you say we should have better security? We do have pretty good security in the prison. At least we think so. So what do you think of your role in his escape, Jet Batman?
I think I let him go. I don't know. I took him outside the building and I put him on top of the building. So
Okay, so are you taking responsibility for your actions?
I mean, I'm saying that if he got out, because I let him out.
Okay, good. Stay here for now. We'll be back in a little bit, and we'll discuss what's next. And Crimson Shadow gets up, and he leaves the room.
From that vision I had, was there any landmarks I would have recognized where from the rest of the team, not where I was, but when they were fighting Gemini?
Oh, where they were fighting Gemini? They were near the Novatech building when they fought Gemini in your vision.
Novatech, okay. And that's different from this building.
Yeah. It's also different from their current location.
All right. Good to know. And then I'd just wait.
Okay. As the rest of the team descends beneath the city, one of your tech team members just... I seen something. We got something crawling on the walls here.
Where?
It was just below me. I'm not sure. I lost it.
God.
Very specific. Well done, tag team.
I grab a flashlight off of somebody and just take off down there. Like, screw it. I'm gonna go looking for this fucking thing.
Okay. Yeah. So as you go look, you catch legs. There is some kind of large insect crawling on the walls down here.
Okay, well, there's creepy bug aliens, and I don't like it, and I don't like it. What do we do about creepy bug aliens? Ideas, team.
Ask if it's Insect Man.
Okay, bad question. Anybody else? From somebody who has something useful to add? Fair enough. All right.
Is it just the one so far?
Sure. There's definitely only ever one when there's a bug. Oh, Christ. Yeah.
Does it look angry?
It looks like a bug. I saw it for like a second. It doesn't seem to like the flashlight very much.
You know, I heard stories about the sewer cockroaches.
No, see, we're not gonna know. We're not gonna know. We're putting a kibosh on that, and that's a direct order. All right, I'm gonna fly down there and try and find the big ugly bug thing. If I die, please apologize to my future wife, and I chase after the bug thing.
Just mentioning, I do have a bat called Fly Swatter.
Then get your ass down here and swat this thing.
I'll look at Sebastian and then jump off the edge and go like this and just hang on to one of his legs and float down via Sebastian. Have it be like a very Mary Poppins moment.
All right. Yeah. You can... I'll
I love that fucking frog.
So,
allow it.
is the hole like gradually getting narrower so like I could get down to the next level of the ramp, just like jump down to that, or?
Yeah.
Okay, I start doing that to go down more quickly.
Okay. Your tag team just we'll catch up.
Yeah.
You probably won't. Try not to die.
So as you descend farther and faster into the hole, the team behind you is anybody seeing more of these things? I swear I hear something.
That's probably not good, isn't it?
Think about this is good. Like, fucking hang on a second. I float over to the side of the wall. I'm just gonna stick my fucking scythe into it. I'm gonna try something stupid. 1 second. I'm gonna put my hands against the wall, and I want to try to see if I can psychically tell how many of these things there are.
Okay. Unleash your powers.
Sure. Why not?
As soon as you stick the scythe and the entire wall moves.
10. Yay me.
Okay. You...
Trying to reach out with my feelings here. Just be like, oh, great wall. How many freaking bugs are on you?
You can sense right now there's above and below you maybe 100 or so.
I snap my hands off the wall. We have to go. We have to go immediately. We have to go 30 minutes ago. We should not be down here. There's too much. Nope. This is bad. We need to bomb the site from orbit. We have to go. Pull my fucking scythe out of the wall and start floating back up. Fuck this. We have to go right now. Right now.
Slight problem. Sebastian can only go down when I'm holding on to him.
They are above us. Okay, guys? And it's triple digits.
I start feeding him potato chips.
Okay. As you do this, or as you discuss this, Wainwright, your suit starts picking up comms for Velasquez. And is anybody there?
Echo team, this is Wainwright. You read me?
Oh, Wainwright, yeah, I read you. We got injured down here. We need help.
Bug things?
Yeah, big bugs.
Oh, okay. I've got contact with Echo team. They're down there and need immediate assistance.
Shit.
Is the hole big enough that the jet could lower itself down?
The jet?
Yeah.
No, because there's obstructions.
Okay. Kind of figured, but just
Is there a name to this fire team that's with us? There doesn't have to be, because at that point the Mallory will just say, "Hey, soldier boys, you stay here, make sure that we don't die, because we have to go down there, and you secure a perimeter or whatever." And fuck it, full throttle. I'm shooting down the hole.
Don't use any shiny lights; they'll come for it.
Didn't they run away? Didn't they run away from the one Mallory used? The one Malice used?
Yeah.
Use shiny lights; they don't like it.
Depending on the bug, they will run away from them.
Yes.
But yes, otherwise I'm going
Okay,
down.
yeah, you just hear from the fire team just, all right, we'll hold a defensive position. And you rocket down?
I do, yeah. Like, screw it. I gotta go find my burger friend.
Okay. Yeah, as you go deeper, you start to hear more scuttling on the walls and the occasional hiss and other noises.
Do you guys want to test the light theory?
Yeah, and I turn on the high intensity lights built into my suit, like spotlight kind of.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, some large beetles scurry away into like a pipe, like off shoot that's sticking out of the hole. And you can see other insects. There's like a centipede and stuff they're either scurrying away or they're not happy that you're shining a light at them and they're angry.
I'm going to have Sebastian intensify the glow in the crystals in his skin so that there's just vibrating red light as I'm going down.
I'm going to be severely backlit as I'm just trying to find the bottom of this hole.
Okay. You don't reach the bottom before your comms also pick up Echo Team. Yeah.
Did you guys hit the bottom of the hole or did you go in somewhere?
We're at about 400 feet.
Okay. How deep are we at this? Hey, science guy, I don't suppose you know how deep we are. You got cool stuff in your suit?
Wainwright's suit has him at about 350.
We're getting close. About another 50 feet down.
Hang in there, Condor. We're coming.
Got that. Watch out for the big nasties.
Yeah. No, yeah. I wasn't going to kiss him. Thank you.
Do you think he needs bigger ones than the ones we've seen so far?
I super don't want to think about it, to be perfectly honest with you, Sugar.
I feel like the person that has spiders for pets is talking to the person that doesn't walk in dirt.
Don't like bugs.
As you approach 400 feet, you actually start to see like a reddish orange glow below you. And you also see the green lights of several emergency light sticks that were broken at the beginning of it. It almost looks like a cave or tunnel that something burrowed into the wall. Looks like that's where Echo Team is.
What do you think made this?
Probably like it's construction work. They're in here. They're putting in new subway lines. It's a big fucking bug. What do you think made the thing in the wall? Can we just go? And God, fuck! I hate this. I hate this. I hate this so much. I hate everything about this, and I'm going into it anyway. Whatever. Not the first terrible dark hole I've ever been in. Let's just do this. Come on, guys. It'll be fun.
I'm kind of glad that she can't see the big shit-eating grin under my helmet.
Yes, I'm not looking behind me. I am going towards.
As we go, I'll reach into my bag of tricks, and I will pull out a very small jar of gold dust that I swiped from Daddy Dearest. And I will take out a pinch of it, put it on my hands, and blow on it. And as it flies outward, I will light each particle up like a light and just have it kind of pepper coat the walls.
Okay. You also can pepper coat a large beetle. It's about 3 feet. Looks pretty nasty when it gets that big, though, and not particularly nice. It's about 15-20 feet down the tunnel.
Dumb
You guys
question.
found a roly-poly.
Since I'm ahead of you, did you also just cover the back of me?
I can control where it goes. Yes,
Okay.
yes, I did. Yes.
Just curious. So yes, there's a giant fucking beetle in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic! I throw my scythe at it.
Okay.
Is it between us and where we see Echo?
You don't see Echo Team. You think
Okay.
you're pretty sure they're down this tunnel. You can
Alright.
you can kind of hear Velasquez talking into his comms now down the tunnel, but you don't see them yet. But it is in between you and where you think Velasquez is. Roll to directly engage a threat. Throw your
Yeah, I just like reel back and like two-handed fling this, like actually overhead, just fling the damn thing like Folk. Into the bug.
okay.
An 8, so it's a bug. I'm not going to impress or surprise it. I'd like to resist or avoid blows. It's a big bug.
Okay. Yeah, you stick it. It gives like a death squeal. It curls up and dies.
You killed my roly-poly.
I just look back at you.
Is it blocking a good chunk of the tunnel, or still, or
No,
Is it-
it's not quite that big, but
okay?
you can get past it now that it's dead.
Okay.
I'll feed him even more potato chips.
Yeah, I telekinetically recall my scythe because I am not going near that thing as much as I can avoid it.
Yeah, maybe I should take point. I have the heavier armor.
Knock yourself out, and I walk right behind you.
Okay. So yeah, I sort of walk past it with the lights, and do I see anything interesting past it?
The tunnel branches off in two directions, to the left and to the right.
Okay. Condor, we're at a fork in the tunnel. Which way did you go?
We went left. We went left.
Okay. I go left. anything else you want to warn us about?
I don't know what made this tunnel. We just need an escape route. So there might be something down here with us.
Gee, you think?
I mean, it's clear back to us. There's like nothing here so far. We found like one bug. It was whatever.
Yeah, just be careful. We got surrounded. We thought it was just one or two as well.
Could one of you guys do something about that right tunnel so we don't have something cutting us off?
I look to my friend here, just like
I'll walk over to it and take out my jar of sand and do a line across the tunnel and channel power into it and make a barrier.
Okay. Roll to unleash your powers.
Do. Hit the button.
what you wanted. Got what you wanted.
This is true. So I'm going to turn around and say, see, all sealed up. Everything's fine.
Yeah, everybody else. There is a barrier there. It looks kind of weak and crumbly compared to barriers that you've seen Shadowcast make before, but there's a barrier there.
Poke it with my scythe. Not like hard, just to like poke at it.
You also in the background apparently heard the magical underground locomotive.
I told you they were building a subway.
I didn't think they'd be running this early.
He thinks I'm sarcastic. I actually know things.
Generally, they don't run things when they're still building the tunnel for them.
I read the internet. It's better than books. Come on.
You say that, and I have like 3 spell books in my bag.
Do you continue off to the right?
Off to the left.
Or left? Yes, left.
Yeah. So
We take the sinister route.
Okay. You go about 30 or 40 feet, and then you see there's like a small alcove or indent enough to fit a few people in, and somebody's taken like a makeshift piece of concrete or metal, so just some kind of debris, and made like a makeshift door over it.
I'll knock shaving a haircut.
I will throw you an elbow. It's like, not the time.
You hear Velasquez just, oh, please tell me that's you.
Well, it's either me or Roger Rabbit. Who are you thinking?
I pull the door open. Come on, we gotta get the fuck out of here. This sucks. I don't want to be down here anymore. There are bugs, and it's gross, and I don't want to die in a hole with bugs.
Okay, yeah, me either, but somebody's gonna have to carry her. And he points to one of his teammates who's, she's got an ashy gash in her side, and she's pale and clammy.
Roderick, you know first aid?
This would be better with my original suit, but I do have a medical kit here, and what would that be for trying to stabilize or for transport?
With your suit, using your suit, unleash your powers.
Okay, I'll go with the always prepare. Honestly,
Okay.
It doesn't really make a difference, but oh, yeah, that's
So she's dead.
Well, not quite, but you do get some bad news as you're you do kind of cat scoop. I'm sorry. You get some bad news. You do kind of get the blood. You get it bandaged up a little bit, but the problem is she doesn't seem to be bleeding out or anything. But it seems she got bit by a centipede, so she's got a little bit of venom coursing through her veins.
Okay, she's in pretty bad shape. We gotta move.
Well, we got our ship topside. We can get out of here quick.
No. Condor, can you fly in these tunnels, or will you need to wait until we get out to the main hole?
I need more room. These tunnels are too small.
Okay. Once we get to the main hole, will you be able to fly her up to the jet?
Yeah.
Okay, that's our priority then. Oh, sorry, Malice, do you agree?
Yeah, no, for sure. Like, my only concern is who's going to carry her. I'm not as strong as I used to, let's say.
Don't you have telekinesis?
I can carry her. If we can get out to the main tunnel, I can take her up, but just you gotta make sure you get the rest of my team out.
Yeah.
Where are they?
Oh, they're right there. They're with them.
Okay.
There's like two other.
Yeah, no, Condor, I figured we'd come down, we'd get you, we'd piece out of here. No big deal. Yes, we're taking everybody. Like, you, Condor, pick her up. Everybody else who can still walk in here, get your fucking asses moving, all right? We gotta get out of here. Friends of mine, we're going to just walk at the back here and make sure that nobody dies behind us from all the waves of awful, terrifying bugs that are definitely going to kill all of us. Solid plan, folks?
I'll load Sebastian up with one last potato chip and then take him down and hold him under. I'll have one arm under him and one hand on his head between the horns. I'll just hold him like a gun.
Beautiful. Good initiative. I love it.
And you can see that there's like flames pulsating in his eyes. He is fully charged.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We'll cover the retreat.
And then do they do anything, or?
Yeah, they follow you as you go down the tunnel. Of course, just after you pass the makeshift barrier, it comes down, and a very large locust comes out from the other tunnel, sees you and makes a very terrible noise and starts heading right towards you. You're close. You can possibly make it to the exit, but you're gonna have a very angry locust on your ass.
I thought you put a barrier over that fucking thing.
I did. Did you not see it go down?
Bigger barrier next time.
Sure, be all nitpicky right now. Run!
Wait, so is this from where it forked, or is this from further down the tunnel where their alcove was? Okay.
Yeah, after you pass where it forked, the barrier came down.
Okay. I'll sort of step closer to it than the others and start shooting at the locust. Keep going, I'll cover.
Okay. Roll to directly engage a threat.
Okay. Let's see, that's a hit. So I'll basically I'm buying time for people to get away. So create an opportunity for my allies.
Okay.
So like I'm still heading back towards the entrance, but slower than everyone, but a little slower than everyone else.
Okay, yeah, so you get there. Velasquez takes his down teammate and starts flying up towards the top. And
TAC
Rest-
team, we have Condor coming up with an injured. The rest of the team's on the way up the ramp.
Roger that. Do you want us to hold position, or do you want us to head topside?
Stay here. We're gonna need somebody. Like, if you're halfway up, we still need that opening to get the hell out of here.
Roger that.
As we reach the entrance area, I'm going to go to either side and lay out 4 candles on each side and light all of them and like run back and forth lighting them all. And
We
then,
super don't have time for birthday. What are you doing?
then just kind of set myself in the middle with Sebastian held in my arms.
Okay.
Am I to the entrance of this?
Now, Wainwright, you're currently getting smacked to the side by one of the legs of the locust. Yeah, roll to take a powerful blow.
Oof.
Okay. Choose one option, or from the 7 to 9 list.
Guys, if the rest of the team's out, I could use some help here. Come.
Yeah, I'm coming. Just. I look back at my magical friend and go, "Whatever you doing fast. Everybody, get the fuck out of here!" And I'm heading back down the tunnel.
I'm gonna look like, well, now I can't do it.
Go save our friend. Again.
Yeah, Wainwright, you're pinned. So either one of you can do something. You do have.
Okay. Well, I was doing the
fucking scythe this thing through whatever like limb is pinning him to the wall. It's like
Okay.
hammer nail, you know.
Yeah, directly engage a threat.
Sure, love to. I love slashing up bugs. It's a good time. That's a 9. I would like to take something from them. I would like to take Roderick from them.
Okay, yeah. That works. You slice the leg, freeing Roderick. You get an opportunity to run back down the tunnel as it panics over the fact that you cut off its leg.
You good to move?
Yeah, I'm good. Just got and we're clear. Everyone else clear?
Yeah, no, yes, running. Now is the running
Okay.
time.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Start.
As soon as they pass me, I'm going to look at the giant insect and say hello to my little friend, and I'll open up Sebastian's mouth. And there'll be a demonic sigil that, like a demonic circle that opens underneath both sets of candles, and then the candles will go out, and the circle will go out, and the circle will reform in front of Sebastian, and just send out the biggest stream of fire.
You know, screw it. It's cool. It's cool. I'm just gonna let you have it this time. So you get this one. So, yeah, big stream of fire sends it scurrying back down the tunnels. You have a moment to escape.
Hey, when I take it back, burn the city down. Good call.
I'll turn Sebastian around. Good boy. Mwah. Run. Yeah, I'm running back topside.
Yeah.
Like, I'm flying to do it, but keeping pace with my friends here.
Yeah. Keep. Yeah,
Okay.
making sure that we're between the rest of the Echo team and the bottom, but yeah, still heading back up.
Yeah, so there's a few more bugs. Just like, they're larger than normal, but not as big as like the locust. Most other things kind of scurry away from you. They get smaller as you go farther topside. Nothing too big, but you do have to fight a little bit to clear your path.
So I'm like, I have no more juice in my little friend.
Why? Why don't they give us guns or something? Jesus.
You say that, and then you hear gunfire up top.
Yeah, like they have. I'm gonna yell at our boss.
Do you think he'd really trust us with guns?
Well, just mind control me. What of a choice? Don't tell him I said that.
Comms rolled.
Well, to be fair, I do have my blasters, but
Okay, true, but
plus we usually have Cliff.
meanwhile, Cliff just checking his phone.
Yeah. Cliff. Crimson Shadow comes back in. So we reviewed your file, and we've decided, and we'll let you continue as a member of A.E.G.I.S, but you'll have a 6-month probationary status. So basically, one more screw up and it's over.
What's considered a screw up?
Well, things like helping someone escape from prison, contact with Bill that's not directly related to bringing him back in. Big things. We're not just gonna boot you out if you fail to apprehend somebody, but if we're given reason to think that you're helping someone like Bill, it'll be over. Things like that.
Okay.
You break the law, shoplift or something, it'll be over. Your time with A.E.G.I.S will be done.
Shoplift? Why would I shoplift?
It was just an example, Cliff.
Can I ask you a question?
What is it?
Have you ever had to do something that you knew might be wrong, but overall was right? Like, it would hurt other people, but in the end, it would make things better for them.
Sure, we all have hard choices to make.
I mean, what did you do in those kinds of situations?
Make the best call I can. Is there something else you want to tell me?
No, just trying to figure out what I should do in the future.
This Crimson Shadow goes, I'm an NPC. I can't comfort or support. I can only be judgmental and shift your labels.
He does have influence over me, though.
Oh, well, yeah.
Oh yeah, you're not Nomad anymore. I gotta remember that. Look, Cliff. Here's the thing. We try our best to help and mold you into heroes, but at the end of the day, it comes down to your actions. We can give you advice, we can be there to help you, we can give you all the tools in the world, but at the end of the day, it comes down to your actions and your choices to help or save. But it requires looking at the bigger picture. Your team was able to help Penny Dreadful today, and you took a path that led to Bill's escape because you thought that he could help. Whether he did or not, I do not know. But in the end, you probably would have been able to help Penny Dreadful without his help. You chose a path, you made a choice. And in this case, it was a wrong one. I do hope that in the future, you learn from your mistakes and make the choice that isn't just best for you or makes things easier, but is right for you and your team so that they're not facing things without you. Do you understand?
I think I understand. It's all about the bigger picture.
Do you want to reject his influence? He is telling you how the world works a little bit.
What would rejecting it do?
It's a move. You gotta roll. You can fuck it up. If you do, it's bad. If you don't, it's good. Or you can just let him shift your labels.
Yeah.
Oh,
You accept
yeah, you can shift my labels.
Okay. So, for now, what's your savior at?
My savior's at -1.
Okay, and what's locked?
Superior.
Okay, so roll your danger, or put your danger up 1 and take your savior down 1.
Jesus. Okay. So is that it for now, or?
That isn't it for now. Your team is helping recover Echo Team right now.
Mm-hmm.
We are in contact with the fire team. They went deeper. For now, it seems like everything is good and they have Echo Team. If you want to go help, they're at the central square, so you can leave. Might be able to get there in time to give them some backup.
About then, you hear over the comms, "Say hello to my little friend," and then a few months later, "Don't tell Crimson Shadow."
I think Cliff is going to be like, "Is it? Well, I'll see if they need my help," and he's going to think real hard towards Malice, like she said to do.
I don't know if I'll pick up anything or not. Honestly, that's on the GM.
Yeah, what thought would Cliff be sending towards Malice?
Pretty much just be like, "Hey, you need my help?"
Okay, yeah, so you just get this random burst, almost like flipping through radio channels, like if you flip real fast and you get just a little bit. That's what you hear in your head.
Okay, I think they didn't kill Cliff, which is really important. Yeah, no, help is good. Help is there's bugs. There's bugs in a tunnel and it's bad, and we need to save Velasquez and help. Get out of there. Then however much of that gets back to him, well.
Okay.
How much of it do I get back?
And from Malice, you get the whole thing.
Okay.
Oh, neat.
Let's see. She said help like 5 times. I go into my sanctuary and teleport to them.
Okay.
That's the only way I can get to them, right? Because I don't have, yeah.
I mean, you can fly, but yes, otherwise you've got your portal ability.
But you said help like 5 times.
Okay, so make your doom check, and as you are ascending the tunnel, Cliff appears.
Like,
Usually we have Cliff.
Yeah.
y'all say you needed help?
Shoot! Oh, you have a gun still, right?
No.
Okay, well, there's a lot of people and we're in very trouble. There's lots of bug bad. And I point at, like, all of...
Is this everybody?
So there's another team. I don't know where the hell we are at this point, but there's another team, yes.
Where's the other team?
The other team, at this point, they're like, say, 100 feet above you.
There's no one below us.
Can
No friendlies below us.
use my portal ability to get everybody in the tunnel out?
You would have to get closer to the fire team to get them out too, but yes.
All right. Like, okay. If we need to get out now, I'll get us out now. So now I'll get as close as I need to be to the other team to try and get everyone out. And
Okay.
use my doom ability.
Okay, yeah, mark another doom sign and portal everybody out.
So that's us, the members of Echo who aren't already up at the jet and the fire team, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you just portal to the top of the hole?
I'd say yes, because we don't know if they need to do anything else there yet.
Okay. So you portal to the top of the hole, and Crimson Shadow comes in loud and clear and just, status, what's going on?
Bug City. Bug City.
Oh, there were bugs there?
Large, no, quite a few abnormally large bugs.
Did you ever see that movie with the Bug Planet?
It's like
Black-
a Volkswagen was a
Dudes.
bug. It's bad. Do you have bombs? Aegis has bombs, right? We need an Aegis bomb. Stat.
think
We
the-
don't typically drop bombs in
Build
this center of
some.
the city.
Bring them here.
What exactly is going on? Did you see Gemini?
The whole... No, we saw some glowing lights and a shitload of really big bugs.
And we got Echo out. There's one, Gondor has one critically wounded. Hey, Jet, head back to HQ to get. Actually, anyone else from Echo injured?
The rest of us, we got some minor scrapes and bruises, but otherwise we're good.
Okay. Okay. Anyone who's serious injuries should get on the jet and get taken back to headquarters.
Yeah, we can do. The fire team helps get any wounded loaded up. And then Crimson Channel goes, do you need backup?
It's like, yes, we need all of the in the world. I don't think you fully appreciate just how out of control this whole situation is. There are hundreds of people-sized insects in this hole in the middle of town.
To be fair, we haven't talked to them yet. They could be friendly.
I will.
The one that threw me against the wall, not friendly.
Why is this hole here anyways?
That's a really good question.
Gemini.
Okay, well, I guess that probably.
Weren't they
But-
building a subway?
Gemini was involved in this?
Yeah, I'd say we should keep an eye on the time. We aren't sure if the bugs will come all the way to the surface. We'll want to keep an eye and be ready to act if they do.
We want, whatever superheroes you got down here. This isn't we put up a cordon style situation. This is hey, who have you got that's a big gun guy? Bring him here. This is a lot of bugs.
Understood. Sending back up. And we're going to go to a quick 10-minute break or so. As our team looks up, it is sundown. The sun is setting. On the team for now, we're going to be right back. And we are back. Hello, everybody. So, you're back up, or you're back up perhaps a few minutes later, in the form of proto burner, and starburst.
You can have this one. It's all yours. I bequeath shit bugland to you.
Okay then. Thank you, I guess.
You're very welcome. Go.
And they both fly down into the hole. Do you do anything? Do you go down there? Like, now there's like an A.E.G.I.S team setting up perimeter. And do you follow? Do you just wait for them?
I mean, is anybody excited to go down the bug hole?
Is there any indication of where Gemini went?
Yeah.
If they went down the hole or if they just made the hole and booked it?
As far as everybody knows, they just went down.
So if Cliff hears that, he's probably going to try and search for signs of Gemini. Start heading down.
Okay.
Or at least like anything that they might have left or marked up or something.
Well, like, what signs do we already have that they're like that? What's up? Like, what clues are we already working with? Because I need this scene like kind of established for me here. Because we went down the hole, we got our friends out, but like, what else is still down there? I'm kind of confused.
Well, there is whatever was glowing at the bottom. You
Okay.
don't know what that is, which is what Echo Team was originally going down there to check out. Other than that, they know that Gemini was there, and from cameras, they know that they went down into the hole.
Okay, we have footage of them going
Yeah.
in, like making and then going into the hole.
Yes.
Okay.
And it feels like they're magic.
Okay. Round 2 into the bug hole, I guess, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this
I'm
time we
ready
can
to
go all the way down instead of, going into a side tunnel where there's more bugs.
Technically round 0.5 for me.
Okay, sure. That's not. I don't think that's how that works.
It's good that you're keeping track, Cliff.
That's a real half A press shit, and I love it. So let's go.
So as you go down, you notice, and you can see below you, there's a lot of crispy bugs, and you can see proto burner burning bright a few hundred feet below you. But you notice that some of the bugs they're creeping closer and closer to the surface as the sun goes down. But most of them are crispy.
I'm gonna watch Prober. I'm like, if I only had more goddamn potato chips.
Gotta get a better fuel source, sugar.
Well, I tried kerosene, but that's what caught the bed on fire.
Yeah, never mind. Stick with potato chips.
Do you think there's anything flammable down there? I mean, if we just ask them to turn everything on fire and then put it out.
Sorry, if there's anything wet down there?
Flammable down the hole?
Oh, flammable?
Yeah.
Lots of bugs.
They just
I mean, a sewer line at some point. That's pretty flammable, right?
burn all the bugs so he can go down, right?
That's kind of what he's in the middle of doing, I presume.
Yeah, he's burning his way down.
Mm-hmm. So just follow him then.
Yeah, I mean, like,
If I see any stray bugs that come near me that weren't burned, I'll just take fly swatter and knock them back down in the hole.
How long does it look like it'll take for him to burn through the bugs?
It'll take a little bit. He's pretty powerful, but as they get bigger, his descent slows.
are you thinking we should go like just blow past him and say fuck it?
Or we can help.
I mean, we could, but like we're not adult superheroes. I don't know what all we can do on that scale. Again, I have to stress, hundreds of these things is what I was told. Like, we're 4 people.
Yeah, and I mean, Protoburner can handle it. It's just more of a matter of time. So if you're impatient,
So I'll leave it up to you, team leader.
Ah, for Christ's sakes. All right, screw it. Again, only some of us fly. So how do we get everybody down? Suggestions.
Portal.
I can follow a style.
Portalus. Fuck it. Let's do this. I'm done with it. I'm over it. Portalus to the bottom of the hole. Let's keep this train rolling.
Really?
Yeah, fuck it. Why not?
Crazy train starts playing in the background.
I haven't had like 2 nanoseconds to really sit down and actually fucking talk this shit out with you. I have no idea how your power works. I really don't know that it's killing you. I just know that you think you're going to die. I don't know what to do with that information, and you seem to be really useful. Fuck it. Let's teleport to the bottom of the thing.
You're the boss. And down we go.
okay, Mark Doomside, where are you sitting on your Doom track?
3 till my last power. And then till 8 till I'm dead. So yeah, things are looking up.
Let's watch this trash can fire burn.
So is this just back to where we were before, or is there a lower?
Please tell me
You're going lower.
Okay, I didn't. I had thought we were that they had been at the bottom and then went down one of the tunnels, but okay.
Yeah, no, they didn't quite make it all the way to the bottom. Yeah, when you teleport to the bottom, your sensors are reading you at about 700 feet.
Jesus.
And when you get down there, it's glowing and it's lit up by these strange red crystalline shapes, and you hear agonized screams coming from somewhere in this. It's a small cavern-like area covered in these crystals.
This is way too familiar for my comfort.
A.G.I.S, are you getting my the readings from my or any visual from my suit? I just want to make sure that if you have to send anyone else down, they have as much information as possible.
Yeah, you get static back.
Okay. Protoburner, can you read me?
Yeah, I read you.
Okay. Yeah, we're not getting any. I can't contact A.E.G.I.S from down here at the bottom. But so it looks like signal doesn't go all the way up, but it goes part way. Just.
All right, we'll get a signal booster down here and see if we can't get the signal back.
Yeah, bottom's at about 700 feet.
Understood.
Okay. So, where to now?
Yeah, so why does this look familiar exactly?
I'm going to go inspect the red crystals.
Oh, I'd love an answer to my question, actually, Shadowcast.
That's what I'm finding out.
It does not look like the crystal that you hid.
Does anything down here look like any of the stuff I saw in my vision?
It does look like something that, yes, it does look like some of the random stuff that you see in your vision, yes. And when you inspect the crystal, do you touch it?
Yes, I'll reach a hand out and touch it.
It burns.
I'll reach a frog hand out and touch it.
Burn your frog friend, what are you doing?
Yeah, it burns both of you.
He still has feelings.
Well, I'll put him on my shoulder and we'll look at each other for a moment. And then I'll just start going through my demonology book. Is there magic coming off of it? Does it feel like the Geminis?
It does feel magical, but it does not feel like the Geminis. And again, you do hear from somewhere in this cavern agonized screams.
Oh yeah, we should probably check that out.
I was expecting this to not take quite so long, but if you're like getting books out, put the books up, we're going. Or read and walk, one of the two. But we need to...
It was a curiosity. I put the books away.
Less curiosity and more, oh god, we're not going to die tonight. So let's go.
Yeah, I think Cliff's just gonna start walking.
Let's follow the screams.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's not anything down here obstructing you. And as you approach the screams, you find the Geminis. One of them is laying on the ground. It looks like they were holding a large chunk of the crystal at one point, but it's now laying on the ground next to them. And you can see like a little smoke and rolling off of them, and like part of their face and arms and hands are burned. And the other one's standing over. Let's see. Pit is standing over Pip and just, I told you we needed the stone. Why did you go and touch it?
Probably the same reason I did. Just putting that out there.
Can't any of you mind your own business?
We're kind of paid not to, aren't we?
We're, yeah, when you cause massive destruction and potential loss of innocent lives, that is our business.
Yeah, what are these stones for, anyways?
What, you think I'm just going to tell you our evil plans?
Yes.
Right here? No. I'm sorry. I'm not going to make it that easy.
Oh, plan B then, I suppose. Who wants to punch the bad guys first? And I look at my team.
Just out of curiosity, how are you going to deal with that? I'm going to point to burning, charred person on the ground.
Oh, she'll be fine. Eventually. Don't worry about her.
Well, then I'll walk up to her and is like, well, maybe not. And I'll start touching her. I mean, if we don't figure out what's going on, she just might die. I'm using my vitality absorption.
You just walk up. Yeah, so, you know, roll to directly engage a threat. Oh, let's just dice decide how far you get.
Does directly engage?
Yes.
Oh. Okay. It's an 8.
You have one option.
Yes. Frighten the opposition.
Okay. Yeah, when you start pulling power from her, it feels strong and powerful. She visibly gets weaker. She gets scared. And Pit just goes, "What are you doing?" And she hits you in the chest with a lightning bolt.
Can I defend that?
He's right next. He walked right up to them and touched one. So I'm going to say no on this one.
Okay.
Because of distance. But Cliff, you go flying back down the tunnel past your teammates.
Powerful blow or
no, not this time.
Just straight up.
Yeah, just straight up gets sent back down the...
Okay.
Anybody else?
See then. Oh, okay.
Anybody else?
Yeah, I'll give it a shot.
Well then.
How many of those crystals are around me?
Like 10 or 15.
I'm going to take out a kitchen funnel. Like a small little plastic one.
She's lightning. Do this quick.
And I'll just kind of look at it and toss it in the air, grab Sebastian, and touch a crystal and try to channel the burning from the crystal through me into the funnel and then into pit.
Okay, to roll to directly engage a threat.
Does my mouse cooperate? There we go. And Sebastian's helping me, so that's +1.
Speaking of, this is a good reminder that we should discuss team mechanics.
Yes.
Leader, do you have influence over everybody that is currently here?
Yep.
Okay, so that is 1. Everybody have the same purpose in the fight?
Yep.
I mean, to neutralize Gemini. It's
Okay.
me.
Yeah, pretty much.
Does anybody mistrust the leader?
Nope.
Okay. I'm not gonna be mean and ask the last one because I threw you into a weird situation. So I'll give you 3.
Okay, so we have a total of 4.
Yeah, you get one from me, by the way, because I'm the captain.
Oh, 5.
Nice.
So you have 5.
That is the most we've ever had.
Well, when we've been keeping track, at least.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's get +1 forward. Yay, me.
Alright, yeah, you. So that's a 7. What's your one option you get?
I will create an opportunity.
Okay. You do manage a burst of fire. It's probably not as big as you're hoping, but you manage some, which throws Pit off guard, which will create an opportunity. However, I need you to roll to take a powerful blow from the crystal for touching it.
Where is... Oh, there it is. Now I have to take a powerful blow. They didn't have to put those two on opposite sides of the freaking book from each other.
You know, there's a sheet you can get from their website that's got all this stuff on it.
Yeah, but I can't print it out.
Fair enough.
Okay. Well, the 79 options are to lash out verbally and provoke a teammate into foolhardy advantage, or take advantage of influence over them to inflict a condition. You can give ground. Your opposition then gets an opportunity, or you can struggle past the pain and mark 2 conditions.
I'll struggle past the pain.
Okay. So mark 2 conditions.
I'm angry and a little insecure.
Mood.
But yeah, the crystal hurts a little bit. It burns.
I have like smoke coming off my spectral armor.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't look fun to be holding on to the crystal.
Ow, 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 ow.
Is this an opportunity then?
Yep, you do have an opportunity.
Fantastic. So while this was happening, I guess I like ran round the other side. So while they're getting away from the fire coming at them, I'm just standing behind and knock knock motherfucker, and I want to smack him in the head with
Okay.
my scythe.
Yeah.
Not the pointy bladed part, but the big skull part.
All right.
I'm going to assume then that is
Oh
directly...
yeah. Sorry. Yeah, directly engage the threat.
Okay. I'm going to add +1 because I get +1 forward. Capoozle, that's a 10. I'm
Okay.
into it. 2 of these, huh? All
Yep.
right. Let's go with resist their blows. That's always a good pick on a 10. And impress, surprise, or frighten the opposition. In addition to bonking them very hard on the head. Put my skull on your skull. What's up?
She slams into the wall and just, how dare you? This isn't over. And both of them disappear.
Wait, before you go, would you say you were impressed, surprised, or fright? Oh, they're gone.
Yeah, she's frightened. She's like, no, screw this.
Man, I wish they would stop doing that.
So are they running or?
Yeah, they ran.
So they knocked me back. That means they're running towards me.
Oh, well, they're not. They're not running. They just magically teleport out of there.
Oh.
Rocket blasted off again.
Yeah. Hey, what are you doing, Jack?
Oh well.
So,
Well, that was anticlimactic. You guys
Yeah.
suck.
did you notice the Bernie crystals?
They said they needed. Didn't
Yeah,
Didn't
they didn't make these, so that means that these were already here.
Okay, yeah. So,
Maybe.
So what are they, and who made them?
Maybe we should take them so no one else can.
Oh, how are we gonna do that, Sunshine?
like, and I just sort of like indicate that there's like,
I'm still smoking.
yeah, they're bigger than we are, burning, and there's like 15 to 20 of them just here. It's like, I like your gumption, sugar, but like,
Where there's a will, there's a way. I don't know.
oh, honey,
I?
you're a good man, Cliff Johnson, but. Oh, I got an idea though, actually. I want to take Doomslayer and try and like slice off a chunk of one of them, like a small chunk.
Yeah, that's successful.
Sweet. Okay, so who can handle super hot things? 'Cause
Can you? I have a containment pod. Can you telekinetically put it in?
perfect, and I do so.
And
Provided
the pod melts. No.
Yeah, they're the ones I usually use for recovered technology, but I figure.
Wait, we know touching it feels hot, but does the temperature feel hot in the hole?
The when you touch the crystal, it burns, but they don't give off heat.
okay. Does anything happen when I try to lift it with my brain powers?
Nope.
Rad. Then yeah, I just plunk that sucker into the containment unit. For 3.
I want to test this out. I don't know if it's a good idea.
What do you think?
In
Cliff?
general, if you say that, it's not. But go ahead.
What's up, JP?
Cliff is gonna touch one of the crystals and see if he can absorb the vitality of it.
Not alive, but okay.
There's energy to it, apparently.
Yeah, that's fair.
Roll to unleash your powers.
Oh, yay!
That's a good sign.
That's a 7. It's a
Do you
make.
want to mark a condition, or do you want me to tell you how it goes wrong?
I'll mark a condition.
Okay. It does not feel good, but you can siphon energy off of it. Doesn't feel like living energy, but you are pulling in energy.
Mm-hmm.
Does it taste demonic?
I don't know if Cliff would know what demonic tastes like.
No, I mean from my magical senses. Does it taste
Oh,
like?
from your... Yeah, vaguely.
I'm gonna pull out my demonology book. I'm like, let's give this another shot. Let's start going through it to see if I can find any references to naturally occurring evil crystals.
Cliff, you okay over there?
I don't know. don't feel too good when I touch it.
Okay, let's put an ixnay on the UCHT then. How?
Yeah, Proto Burner, Gemini teleported out. We need a full sensor package down here too. There are some odd crystals that they were apparently after.
And some aloe.
Would it be possible to walk further down and see if anything was left by them?
Yeah, I mean, there's more.
I would love to see more. Let's go see more.
I'll read as I walk. I'm determined to find something.
Okay.
And I have my scanners recording everything. I'm recording all the energy that they can, just different energy signatures they can detect. So,
Okay. It's mostly all the same. However, Shadowcast, as you're flipping through, looking for crystals, you don't find you find the crystals, or at least a black and white drawing that looks like them, that calls them the common name would be like apocalypse crystals or something, but the crystals themselves, while they give off energy that burns, aren't entirely all that dangerous. However, you see reference to a creature that tends to feed off them, that
That feeds too.
that tends to feed on the crystals, that lives in the caverns where the crystals grow. It's basically just, as far as you can tell, it's basically just like some kind of large crocodile type thing.
Is there a picture of the large crocodile type thing?
Yes.
I'm gonna put a hand on Malice's shoulder.
Mhm.
So these crystals,
Mm-hmm.
they're food for this. I show her the picture.
And I slowly close the book. Okay. Cool. We should go then, right? I mean, is this thing like a threat to like the city? Because if it just lives down here, then
I don't know. You closed my book.
if
I
this
didn't have the page marked.
Did you read any of it before you tried to
I got as far as the picture.
You just go shoving books in my face. You know what I'm like.
I'm probably lucky you didn't slice it.
Okay, so there's a giant like crystal alligator down. Is crystal eating alligator down here? Okay.
I'll start leaving through to find it again.
But I mean, Gemini's taken care of, right? So
Yeah, but I feel like if we leave things alone, they tend to come back and bite us, and I'd rather this particular thing didn't bite me when I couldn't see it.
you know what's gonna? Yeah, it's biting is exactly what I'm really worried about right here. All right, fine, and I bang my scythe on the side of the wall.
Okay, so
Alligators? No.
So you find the page and it says that they're usually docile unless somebody trespasses or attempts to disturb them.
Told you we should have left.
And then you hear a rumbling from the back of the cab.
So you know how you close the book?
Not one. You want to kill this fucking alligator? We're doing it.
I just feel like if you hadn't closed the book,
No, I just listen. Here's the deal. You
It's
wanted
the
to kill an alligator. I am just facilitating your needs.
it's the whole information before action thing.
When has that ever worked out for anyone, literally ever in the history of anything?
I don't know. We haven't really tried it yet.
And we've succeeded this far.
I've been doing pretty good without getting any information first.
Yeah, JP's a fucking model of health. He's doing great.
I'm kind of glad you can't see my expression behind this helmet.
Yeah.
You flip a thumbs up.
I show a finger, but it's a different one.
It's not nice.
I just lift up the scythe. Whatever. It's one monster. How bad could it possibly be?
I look back at the
Never
crystals.
ask that.
I'm like, okay, well, I guess we pissed it off now. We got to go take care of it. Oh, it's going to go up that big ass hole.
So should we charge it or wait for it to charge us?
I bang my thing against the wall a little bit more. Come on, we haven't got all day.
Are they solitary? At least.
Yes. The book does say that they usually only one lives in a cavern.
Maybe we should try the subtle approach of
I think we're past that.
taking it by surprise.
Sure. Okay. Suggestions?
Well, not standing in the middle of the cavern seems like a good idea.
How big is this thing supposed to be?
It eats those. The man-sized crystals.
Yeah, it's
So how can you really surprise something that big?
That's really mean. I'm not going to say that. No. Never mind. Okay, so what are you supposed to hide behind? The crystals? The things it eats? There's nothing else in this cavern.
Okay. I'll just start walking towards the... I'll just start walking deeper into the cavern.
Does anybody have a cloaking device or a magical hidey spell or something else? Like, I stab things and I fly. That's kind of my whole shtick.
I can try stuff.
Listen, I didn't bring my pixie dust this time. I can only fit so many things in this bag.
Which is fair. Wait, really?
Yeah.
Finite?
It's a duffel bag.
Oh.
Pixie
thought it was
dust
like
is a
magical.
thing.
Yeah, where you been, Clef? Come on.
I mean,
JP, we've been working together for like months at this point. You've definitely seen You know she doesn't just throw like dirt on people, right?
I know demons and stuff. I thought it was just like literally gold.
Well, sometimes I look over. Sometimes it's literally gold, right?
Oh yeah, you get that cheap craft shit. It works great.
So sometimes it's literally gold, but not all the time.
All right, pixies
Wait, if
exist.
nobody has any way to like hide us, Kang. Come on, let's get this up here. Come on, let's go.
Just out of curiosity,
Yes.
it's in a demonology book, so that would make it a demon, right?
We've beaten
Oh,
demons before.
So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to reach into my bag of tricks, and I'm going to pull out a bottle of water, and I'm going to spray that bottle of water all over the cavern. Step back, kneel down, and start saying a prayer. I'm going to make holy water.
You're ordained?
Universal Life Church.
Bitchin'.
Okay, you do that. As there's like a roar from back in the cavern, and you all see as like a burst of flame comes towards you. That is where we'll have to pick up again
What?
next week, because even
Aw.
though we started late, I do have to go to bed because I have to be up early in the morning for work.
Yep.
So,
Next advancement.
You know, you also get potential and people will come for to support you as well. That is another way. So you could just be kissing up to everybody. I don't know. You're trying to find points in like the 3 sessions we have left. I'm trying to help.
Well, to be fair, I do have a plan if it doesn't work out. So
Okay.
Teddy and I talked about that.
Okay.
all right, end of session moves. Did anybody
Okay.
feel closer to the team?
You know what? I feel that I grew closer to the team.
Okay. To who specifically?
I'm gonna say to Wainwright, because we seem to be having a vibe of let's not do the reckless. I'm not gonna say stupid because it's not stupid, but
Sometimes it is.
ill-advised thing.
Definitely ill advised.
Okay,
Like we're trying to find information, and there's lots of breaking that's happening around us.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have a learning zone.
I already have influence over you, so well, you did that big fire thing, so I'm tempted to say danger. Well, danger up and mundane down.
Okay.
And are you going to clear condition or mark potential?
I'm gonna mark potential
Okay.
so I can get that goddamn advancement.
All right. Did anybody else grow closer to the team? No? Did anybody grow into their own image?
Yo, that'd be me. Now
Alright.
I'm continuing to find rad new things to do with my telepathy as it slowly begins to develop. So I'm actually gonna shift my mundane down one and my freak up one.
Okay.
Guess I'll do grow into my own image of myself too.
Okay. How do you see yourself?
Well, I'd say, well, one, disappointed that I wasn't really able to help with the medical situation, but I was constantly like trying to detect stuff, trying to find stuff. So I think superior up, savior down.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Definitely with the science guy, this one.
Yeah. Not very successfully, mind you, but
Dice. What you gonna do?
And what about you, Cliff?
I guess we should do this first. Did I make any progress on defeating my nemesis?
Yes.
Ooh. Ha ha ha. So I say mark potential for that. And I think what was it? Become better image of myself, right? Yeah. Growing into the image of myself because the talk I had with
Crimson Shadow.
Yes, Crimson Shadow, thank you. With Crimson Shadow, let me figure out that I'll do what I need to do as long as I'm thinking of the big picture. That's what matters.
Okay. And what are you going to shift up and down?
Shift my mundane down, and I'll shift my savior up.
Okay.
All right. Oh, and did I take steps to make amends for my shame?
Not tonight.
Yeah, that's what I figured. But all right, so give influence to Shadowgast, who already has it. So go ahead and shift my labels.
How do the team moves work?
What do you mean?
Like the team moves of the doomed, where it says like share a triumphant celebration with someone, or
It means when you share a triumphant celebration with someone, that pops off. And
yeah, or you're extremely vulnerable with somebody is the other one.
Yeah.
That's like more of the one-on-one kind of deal.
Not necessarily. I mean, just
Well, the not so much with the team thing, but the vulnerability is kind of a one-on-one.
I mean, yeah. It's up to interpretation in the narrative, basically, of like you just have to find space to do one of those two things. Oftentimes, some of the other moves will lead into them, but they are moves in the same sense as like mark your doom track to blah or roll to unleash your powers. So the same kind of things. They just have narrative triggers that you have to set up.
Does Wainwright have any labels that are locked or at their cap?
Danger is at 3 and mundane is at -2. Nothing locked.
Okay.
You can bring up other people's character sheets on the.
I did not know that.
Yeah, they should all be available.
Yeah.
Let's bring up mundane and bring down superior.
Okay. Okay.
All right, let's sign out real quick.
Just in time for Jetpack Cat to return.
Starting with, let's start with Shadow Guest.
I am Rain Hayes. You can find me here Sunday mornings playing Legend of the Five Rings with Michi, who could not join us today. And Mondays playing this, at least for the next few sessions, where I will make sure that just horrible shit happens. You can also find me on Twitter at Rainghost surrounded by X's, and on the Dungeon Masters Guild, where if you look up Rain Hayes, you can find several of my products, including my recent edition, College of the Feast, which is a culinary option for bards.
Okay. Jetpack Man.
Yes, hello, I'm Mild Engineer. To catch me here on Mondays and on Saturdays on Greyhawk channel for some D&D BX, and on Other Dogs channel for some Invisible Sun. Yeah.
Malice.
Hey, I remain Fox Barrett at Fox_Barrett on Twitter, where I don't know, I've retweeted something. I don't even remember. I've been busy, y'all. I'm on too many things too. Sunday nights, 8 o'clock Eastern time. I am actually over on Devil's Luck Gaming. We got a Shadowrun game going on over there, and it's fucking rad. We're playing a little bit of 4E, and it's amazing. That's Sunday nights, not Saturday nights. My bad. Also Sunday nights, directly after that stream, midnight EST, is Emissaries of Avithna. I'm on that. Super great. Saturdays, I produce Adventures in Agni. Also super great. It's at 11:30 Eastern time. Come check it out. You already know about masks. And I write stuff on the Patreon. I hang out on the Discord.
Wainwright.
I'm Adam. You can find me on Twitter at Starsaber_222, where I post random, just whatever, honestly, usually politics or Marvel related stuff. And here Mondays for this, at least for the next month.
Okay. And I am Nerdy Teddy. You can find me on Twitter at Nerdy Teddy. I run this game. Thursdays, I am in Pokemon with Michi, who's not here tonight. I am currently working on setting up a playtest for my mask hacks. I'm hoping that'll be August 8th right now. Otherwise, I also write some things for the Patreon and do some other things, and we are going to raid Soul Bear RPG. Oh, thank you for that reminder. And the 26th will technically be our last meetup as a group for this game. We will be doing a Q&A, which means we only have 3 sessions left. So if you're in the Discord, if you go down to Aegis Shield of Earth, there's a form you can fill out to be able to ask the players and me a question. We are going to raid Soul Bear RPG. We'll see you next time.
Okay. Yeah. I always forget.